One day, a young girl at the age of 17 decided to get pregnant and produce a black queen. Her man was pretty crazy, but to a love he was true. He vowed never to leave, as they both said I do. He showed her much love when love was brand new. Then the colors of his love switched to black and blue. He screamed and he shouted. She bruised and she pouted. Vows he once took, man, straight forgot about it. He took her love for granted, not thinking with his head. Never thought his wife would leave him, but he found her laying dead. His mind took a trip to crazy and never returned. Never abuse love was the lesson he learned. Now what about the baby who would care for a heart? Daddy was no help, he was a man torn apart. 8 months old, still sweet and unaware. Her life was promised pain, but grandma would be there. Now this cute little baby grew into a girl. Her smooth pretty hair started to lose its curl. Grandma couldn't protect her, she had to see the world. She was told she was a dime, valued like a pearl. Driven by acceptance, she needed to be loved. Had to be in the spotlight and it became a drug. Grandma spoiled the rotten, she didn't want for a thing. She gave her anything she wanted, took her under her wing. Now baby, do you want it in pink or maybe sky blue? Well, since you can't decide, then I'll just buy two. She was making her life hard, but she didn't have a clue, cause one day she had to die and this girl would go through. She was rotten to the vessel, straight down to the core. Wasn't satisfied with everything and stole to get more. Then grandma shut her eyes, her life became a closed door. Now it was time to see what this world had in store. Here comes the heartbreaker in his handsome disguise. Abuse proves the truth, but she believes his lies. Long nights of passion exchanged for long nights of cries. He cheated and he beat her till it was no surprise. Gave her disease after disease, he infested her life. Told her no one else would love her, so she had to be his wife. But sure, she got pregnant and he thought he had her trapped, but her son brought her strength and she was soon bounced back. After 3.5 years, she broke the chains to her pain. Promised herself sunshine, yet only found rain. A busted lip and a scar heart seemed like all she could gain. No one would love her like her grandma, and it drove her insane. She got introduced to a drug and thought it would relieve life's strain. See, weed was no longer enough to fog up her brain, so she popped all the pills that her body could contain. Held punches to my face, a gun to my head. Banged out a traffic light, yo, I should have been dead. I was kicked out, put out, even the homeless shelter wouldn't keep me. I was bound with the devil, that's why Jesus had to free me. I couldn't save myself, I couldn't find no help. I wanted to lay down and die from all the pain that I felt. Sinking deep in sin, I couldn't fight no more. Everywhere I turned, I only found a closed door. Then I picked up God's word and I started to read. He promised everlasting life to them who believe. Believe that Jesus lived, died, and rose from the grave. He got it with all power on the third day. The devil couldn't trick him and death couldn't keep him. He's the answer to your questions. You'll find out once you seek him.